This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so this is the last story of the night. Spirited duo 50 Cent and Ben Crump, they hit the Capitol Hill to advocate for black representation in luxury spirits. Now, 50 Cent, of course, had to make a post about Puff. Puffy made Diageo a lot of money with Ciroc. They were fine with that because he didn't own anything. Soon as he owns DeLeon, the relationship can't work. I made Santori Global Spirits a lot of money with effing. Soon as I own my own brands, they did me dirty. They want black consumers, but they don't want black business owners. True story. So he's not even really dissing Diddy there. He's kind of advocating that, hey, he wasn't so wrong. They were doing him dirty. They did make him a billionaire, though. Remember that. They gave him I think he made $600 million. We already know that Howard University revoked Diddy's honorary doctorate degree, and they don't want his money anymore. All financial ties, scholarships, gone. That's crazy. Colleges love money. So that means Diddy really messed up for them to cut ties for money. Now, this is one of Diddy's ex-chefs. I never have commented on any of this publicly, and I'm not in a place to fully address any of this. We are brainwashed in our community to believe in the notion of no snitching, like we're a part of the mafia. And the mafia snitches too, don't forget, okay? They all snitch on each other. Or not all of them, but a good majority. So we endure violence and abuse. We then turn to become silent victims. Fear will keep you in some kind of messed up situation, which gives abusers an environment to thrive in. But since my name, image, pieces of this time in my life and era are now public, what I will say is, what the real Roger Bonds is talking about on The Dancer Project is two separate incidents. This has been extremely traumatic to relive. My thoughts and prayers continue to go out to Cassie and all the domestic violence victims, survivors, and those that did not make it to see another day. I take this matter seriously. The level of pain inflicted on so many people is as deep as the ocean. My heart breaks for the younger version of myself. I've built my career over the years on advising younger chefs on ways to protect themselves so they never end up in situations like me. I'm sorry that I didn't have the courage to stand up for myself back then. Well, obviously something happened. I heard another chef was, I don't know if this is the same chef, but another chef was, remember she took Puffy to court 10 years ago, I think. Because she was making Puffy was making her bring sandwiches to his room when he was naked and her having sex. Crazy stuff, bro. T.I. is back with the PSC click. That's dope. Sounds pretty good. Bun B was giving away Trill burgers today. So I guess 700 burgers were given away, and then that was it. Roaring Kitty is down $235 million. Now, this is the guy from GameStop, right? Roaring Kitty is the greatest business communicator. This is what Trung T Fan on Twitter. Roaring Kitty is the greatest business communicator since Steve Jobs. Dude shows up 30 minutes to the live stream, builds the tension up to 11, shows up in the live stream in a fake bandage and cast. And this is the first thing he says is, oh-ish. Yeah, he lost a lot of money. Adrien Broner took a fall. Second round with Blair Cobbs. He was knocked to the ground. His tooth fell out. It's time for him to give it up too, man. I don't think he was talking about, we'll lay down. I got bodies. We'll lay down murder game over this. I ain't playing. We about that gunplay. Look, got knocked down the second round. And then when he got off, there's a thing he said, there's no way that guy beat me. Yes, he did. You said this before in 2019. You didn't get beat. You got beat, bro. Nick Cannon has insured his testes to $10 million, he says. I don't know, that's weird. Now, JT of the City Girls, she claims that she didn't respond to Sukihana because it just wasn't that important to her. It didn't mean anything. She doesn't hate Sukihana enough to respond. She didn't put out a diss track in response. I don't even hate her enough to go that far. And I guess she said I wasn't talking about her with the crab legs thing. I think that's mature, to be honest. It's like, yo, if you don't want to get into a beef with Sukihana, just let her say what she's going to say, and that's that. I respect it. Plus, if you start responding, you put more attention on it, and it just never stops. She says, I just didn't take it seriously. None of it is true what she says, and I don't hate her enough to jump all over that. Like, yes, I could argue with a stranger on Twitter, but for me to go to the studio in the middle of doing my project, because this is a very delicate time for me, my first project, I would love that diss track to I would have to love that diss track to put it out. I think that's mature. I'm gonna be honest with you. Will Smith drops a new Bad Boys track for Bad Boys Ride or Die soundtrack. Sean Paul's on it. It's cool. Typical soundtrack song, you know. Rick Ross walked Broner out just for him to lose. Damn. Yep, Rick Ross walked him out. Kendrick Lamar does a pop-up at a Compton College graduation, gives a speech. I think that's dope. And the armed robber who pleaded guilty in Bun B's 2019 home invasion sentenced to 40 years in prison. Man, you can't just run up in someone's house, man. You know, some people say, oh, he deserves a second chance. Well, let him get an appeal or something, because, like, he got more time than Tory Lanez. He got more time than some murderers, bro. That is a lot of time. 40 years. But, you know, he did hold Bun B's wife at gunpoint. He should get that shock. Hopefully he only does like 8 to 10. Because, you know, that is a long time. But, yeah. He deserves that feeling, that 40, you know? Because, come on, to disturb somebody's peace like that, his Bun B's wife will never be the same. Her peace, her safety, her sanctuary was violated. If I was Bun B, I would have a double gate going into my house now, to be honest. Do anything you can to keep your wife safe. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one.